Guys, we have an urgent information coming out. Very important news when it comes to Social Security. It says here payments worth up to $5,108 will be sent out this week. At the same time, we have some updates when it comes to the $2,000 tariff payment or stimulus. We did talk about this in my last video, but we have some updates that Newsweek just put out. So we're gonna see what's going on with these two breaking news. Now, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife Jessica Santiago at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. These news article will be in the description box if you guys want to check it out. Again, do me a favor, hit that like button. The more like, the better. I really appreciate the love and support. Millions of Americans are scheduled to receive their Social Security payments this week. Roughly 70 million people rely on the Social Security Administration for monthly income, whether through retirement or disability benefits. Because of the program size, payments are distributed in stages throughout the month rather than on a single date. On Wednesday, November 12th, payments will go out to beneficiaries whose birthdays fall between the 1st and 10th of any month. If a payment doesn't arrive on its scheduled date, the Social Security SSA advises waiting 3 business days before reaching out for assistance. Weekends and federal holidays are not counted as business days. If you're not expecting to be paid this week, your benefits are likely coming on 2 more scheduled payments dates this month. Wednesday, November the 19th. Benefits for those born between the 11th and 20th. Wednesday, November the 26th. Benefits for those with birthdays between the 21st and the 31st. Benefit amounts vary depending on a person's lifetime earnings and years of contributions through payroll taxes. As of July, the average monthly retirement payment stands at $2,006.69. The maximum benefit depends on retirement age, up to $2,831 for those retiring at 62, $4,018 at 67, and as much as $5,108 for those who wait until age 70. Social Security boost incoming. I know a lot of people like that one there. One thing I tell you guys is that when it comes to retirement, it just, it's not there. It's just not there. People work again all their life, and just to get peanuts at the very end. And then you got the SNAP benefits. You have elderlies and veterans that get SNAP benefit. They only get like a few peanuts. Meanwhile, you have the illegals. They get like hundreds and hundreds, up to $800 a month. Starting in 2026, Social Security benefits for all of the Social Security Administration, I think SSA program, will be boosted thanks to the annual cost of living adjustment, commonly known as the COLA. The SSA announced in October that all beneficiaries will see a 2.8% increase on their benefits next year. All right. All right. I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking at this one here. I have to see what's going on with this news. Plane crashes near Coral Springs, Florida. I don't live too far from there, too. So it says here the SSA determines cost of living adjustments, COLA, using the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earnings and clerical workers. Now, this index measures inflation according to the spending patterns of younger urban workers rather than retirees. And since 1975, COLAs have been calculated annually using CPIW data from the third quarter, July through September, to help ensure that benefits keep pace with the rising cost of essential like housing, food, and health care. It says here Social Security is a promise kept, and the annual cost of living adjustment is one way we are working to make sure benefits reflect today's economic realities and continue to provide a foundation of security. SSA Commissioner Frank said in a statement, the cost of living adjustment is a vital part of how Social Security delivers on its mission. The 2026 COLA applies to all SSA programs, including retirement, spousal, survivor, and supplemental security income, with any increase reflected in payments beginning in January, which is a good thing. So there's going to be some Social Security boost is coming in 2026. And it's going to be a 2.8% increase on their benefits starting next year. Well, basically, in a month and a half, basically, you're going to see something. You're going to see some changes, which is a good thing. All right. So, again, that's one of the latest breaking news for the Social Security. Payments worth up to $5,108 will be sent out this week. There will be an increase of 2.8%. There will be an increase of 2.8% increase on on your benefits starting next year. All right. So again, please share the video, guys. I really appreciate it. So here's the next one. All right. So President Donald Trump gives updates on proposed $2,000 stimulus. Tariff payments and leftover goes to the national debt. So Donald Trump just left a message and said, look, I'm going to pay the Americans. This is only for the poor and the middle class, nothing to the rich. $2,000 per person. And whatever's left over will go to the national debt, the US debt. You know, again, if it was, let's say Biden and stuff like that, whatever's left over, it goes to Ukraine. No lie, guys. No, actually, we under Biden, we probably only gonna get like $300. Actually, we probably get nothing. That's the scary part. President Donald Trump said Monday that leftover from the proposed $2,000 dividend check or stimulus checks using the revenue raised from his tariffs would be used to pay down the U.S. national debt. Now it says here, President Donald Trump posted on Truth Social all money left over from the $2,000 payment made to low and middle income USA citizens from the massive tariff income pouring into our country from foreign countries, which will be used to substantially pay down national debt. Thank you for your attention to this matter. All right, so once again, President Donald Trump just put out that message. And I truly apologize. It seems like that's all of it. I truly apologize, guys. I thought there was some more updates on this. Yeah, so yeah, I guess that's all of it for that one. Again, I truly apologize. I thought there was some more to it. So I want to bring this up really quick. This is a very important update. So Speaker of the House, Mr. Mike Johnson, told House Republicans that he is hoping to vote on the Senate's deal to end the government shutdown on Wednesday. So this is what we talked about yesterday. A lot of people were saying that the government shutdown has ended. It hasn't. It hasn't yet. They got the votes. They got 8 Democrats that voted on this to end the shutdown. Now the next step is going to be this here. All right, and then you have Chuck Schumer, which I believe there's a possibility Chuck Schumer, he might shut it down. All right. So again, I'm seeing a lot of people just sharing this on X. A lot of people sharing this on X. So President Donald Trump confirms American will receive a $2,000 tariff dividend payment. Okay, so basically it's a stimulus check, just like 2020. But we don't know when these money is going to be sent out. And again, it doesn't mention anything about like, you know, families that has children like $2,000 each kids. It doesn't mention that. It just mentioned, well, I guess Americans that pay, you know, work and stuff like that. So it ain't gonna be like, you know, how we got our money, and then if you had kids, they also got money too. I don't think it's gonna be like that. But yeah, so this is a very important news here, guys, and I will keep it updated. So yeah, a lot of people sharing this news. Breaking: President Donald Trump announces all funds left over from the $2,000 payment to low and middle, again, no rich people, Americans will be used to pay the debt. All right. Okay, guys, so I'm going to end it here, but I'm going to leave the 2 news article link in the description box. This is the latest breaking news updates. If this is your first time, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell, hit that all notification bell to get all my videos and updates. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.